singing is Dan Spector. This was Dan's first summer in the group. This was my first time ever meeting Dan. And actually at auditions, as Colin was saying earlier, we have a relatively long audition for us, but not so long for the guys who were there. But a big part of our audition is trying to get to know, do I like this guy? Can I live with him for 3 months and do every single thing with him that we ever do? When Dan finished his audition, I was like, I want him. I thought he was the coolest guy ever. Yeah, I still think he's pretty cool. Dan also really inspired me in his time in the group. He questions everything. He always has a thirst to know more about something, and no matter what it is, he's very, very knowledgeable about computers and technology and music and a lot of other stuff. But the things that he doesn't know about, he still wants to. We were watching, I think, the Euro 2012 soccer championships earlier in the summer. And I love soccer. I've followed professional soccer for quite some time, so I know a lot about how those work. And Dan didn't ever play soccer, and yet he was still like, wait, tell me everything about these tactics. Tell me everything about why you want to play it this way, why do you want to play it that way. And it's just such a cool approach to life, and a way in which I really aspire to be similar to him, to really make an effort to get to know as much as you can about as much as you can, and just feel more because of it. So that was sort of a way in which Dan has really touched me as a person. And as I said earlier, I don't actually know if this part of the talk is going to work, but whatever. Dan is very, very musically knowledgeable. He's probably the best sight reader that I have ever met, who does not have perfect pitch. He can just pick out whatever pitch he wants, whenever he wants. And the way that he does this is, so everyone knows the sound of music, do, a deer, a female deer. So there are these scale degrees, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which can also be numbered 1 through 7, and then 8 is the same as 1. A little complicated, sorry. But Dan like has scale degrees down to a T and always knows what scale it is, what degree it is in the scale when he sings, and that's how he sight reads very, very well. And we actually had an argument the other day. There's a song called "Movin' Out" by Billy Joel, and Dan was convinced that, let me backtrack a little bit. So because he uses this technique, he always will write on his music the scale degree of the note that he has to sing right above it. So it's awesome to look at his music because there are the actual notes, and then there's like 1, 3, 4, sharp 5, whatever. And so we were having this discussion about moving out, and basically the disagreement was that he thought that it was in a major key, and I thought it was in a minor key.
Sad.
Yeah, happy and sad. And everyone agreed with me, but Dan refused to budge. So one of the things that I got him, I have to, hold on. I wrote out the music to Moving Out. And I wrote the scale degrees in the correct key for him. So Dan, there you go. So Dan is moving to Chicago in a couple weeks. He's working for a consulting firm there. Yeah, you can get rid of that CVS receipt. And he's working at a consulting firm, and he's done a lot of traveling, so I know he has been to Chicago before, but he has not really had time to scope out what Chicago is really all about. And my parents lived in Chicago and left Chicago very, very much, and were recommending some places to me to recommend to Dan. And then I thought, well, what if I just bought him a book? So I got him, I actually looked through this book, and it's got a lot of places that are not just touristy, so hopefully there'll be good places for you to visit as someone who lives in the city and travel around. So that's a Frommer's Chicago day-by-day guide with trips planned out for him. But I know that he's never going to read it because Dan never reads any books. He prefers to read them on his phone. He is very, or Kindle. He's very, very into technology. When we moved here at first, he was, he like assembled a computer when he got here, or like something about a computer. And anytime our internet gets down, I'm just like, Dan, you need help? Please help. So yeah, he has a lot of really, really nice phones. He particularly likes his phone. But I thought I could get him an upgrade on the phone that he has. So, a little tight, light up phone, although it's not lighting up right now. I don't know why.
I'll fix it, don't worry.
Well, the last thing that I wanted to say about Dan is that he is a very, very easy to talk to and very, very real person. And he's been one of the guys in this group who I've felt most comfortable talking to about how I feel when I'm down or asking for advice. And so thank you so much, Dan, for being that for me.